Hey guys, we're on Rubious again. The last battleground was fun. That was really cool. I was looking at these necklaces that I had, and I want to show you this thing. This thing's awesome. I got this on my shaman. Blood-forged fire opal necklace of the Battle Lord. I blood-forged this item. I got it, and it was actually a level 60 item. And I want to tell you something significant here. I don't come by things like this very often, but so it was a level 60 item, and the random enchant, the affix, so it's Bloodforged Fire Opal Necklace of the Battle Lord. Of the Battle Lord, okay? Now, I think what that one does is the 9 stamina, 10 attack power. Because this was a level 60 item, the affix is calibrated to a level 60 item. So when I bloodforge it, and the item level, the required level actually went down to level 47, it kept the same affix. So this thing is kind of like extraordinarily good. It's a lot better than other level 47 necklaces. You know, it gives, if you look at it, it gives 17 stamina, 8 strength, 10 attack power. That's really good. So when you're opening your satchels, I got it from one of the satchels. And I showed in the last video. Let me show you again real quick. I've got a whole bunch saved up. I'm going to be looking through as I get the items. Wrong bank. As I open these, and even these, I'm going to be looking to see things that are of the Battle Lord, or of Expert Strikes, or Swift Might, anything like that. Because if it is, I may want to Bloodforge it and see if the level will go down. On my warrior, I had some bracers that actually went all the way down to like level 36, and they're great. They don't have exactly the right kind of stats for a warrior, and these seem to give you things according to what spec you are and I think what gear you have equipped. It might only be what spec you are. I'm not completely sure on that, but yeah. So when I get a bunch of these, so Rubious is on a different account than my shaman. That's why he has all these. That's why I'm saving them. But on my other characters, you know, like Hickory Stock, I mail his bags to my shaman, and I open them up on him. He always gets shaman gear, enhancement shaman gear. So if you're trying to get blood-forged items for a warrior, see, this is going to be cool, because Rubious, when he gets to max level 60, I'm going to be getting warrior and paladin gear on him. And if I switch it into my holy spec, I might actually get some elemental shaman gear. So that'll be pretty cool. We'll see. It might just give me plate stuff, but I would expect it to give me mail items. Sorry, I felt a burp coming. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that and tell you about that little. It's kind of a hidden mechanic that I don't think a lot of people know about. I don't think that's very well known, and it's like there's the potential of, like, I'm excited about the crafted gear. I like the world forged items too. If I can accumulate a set of blood forged gear that was originally level 60 and it went down in level, that would be pretty cool. I think it would be better than the crafted gear. I think it would. I don't know that for sure, but it has the random affix, and if it's a level 60 random affix, then 9 stamina, 10 attack power. Let's take a look and see what are the other. We'll just go. Yeah, we'll look at weapons, and let's go rare 60. I don't know if we'll see anything here, so nothing. Let's just do all weapons. I think there's something off about the the auction house. It doesn't seem to work perfectly right, like how it should. So it might be a little tough to find an example looking in the... Let's do this. Looking in the weapons is a little tough. Okay. Here we go. Okay, of swift strikes. Okay, so 5 agility, 4 haste. That's not that great. Yeah, these aren't that great. Maybe it's just because they're shoulder items. I mean, still, you know, if this is on a level 47 item, we'll see. We'll see what it's like. I am just kind of speculating a little bit. And I'm just voicing, you know, possibilities that may be there. You know, 7 strength would be pretty cool. This one is just kind of incredible. I don't know why it's that good, really. I don't know why it's that good. 9 stamina, 10 attack power. So maybe I can, you know, record the next time I open all of those. But let's do a battleground. Yeah. Pretty cool. I'll be interested to see what comes from that. I gotta sharpen this blade. Sharpen the blade. We're ready to go. We are Alliance, and we're winning. And I don't know that I can fight all those people. Yeah, she sees me. We've got a priest. Yeah, not really a chance there. Not really a chance. I'm glad we don't have to sharpen our sword every time we die. That would be crazy. That would be crazy. Okay, so we are winning. That was just a bad spot over there. We started at the wrong side of the map, is what happened. Maybe we go for blacksmith. I think we do. We've got a couple of people close by. Let's try to blinding light this guy. The blinding light is really growing on me. It's doing things I didn't realize I could do. Like in the last video, the getaway, the blinding light getaway, that was super cool. Crazy damage. Let's eat the corpse. Now it looks like we're pulling weeds. I worked at a garden for a while, for a couple of years, at an organic market garden. And I did a lot of weed pulling. We pulled a lot of weeds. Sometimes you'd spend the whole day just pulling weeds. We don't have a parachute cloak, but we do have is our hand of protection. I think we're going for it. Let's do it. Hand of protection. That is super cool. They can't take physical damage with the Hand of Protection, but they can take holy damage. Very cool. Okay, let's get the potion. We kind of wasted the stuff there. Yeah, my damage went up a little bit with that necklace, by like 10 actually. Just quite a bit. You can't do that in a battleground, but I wanted to compare. So where do we go? Where do we go? I mean, we kind of just want to hold what we have. We've got a little bit of cooldown on the Hand of Protection. I think we're going to go down here. Heal up. I really like the Repentance. Being able to just take someone out of the fight. You know, I also really wonder... I wonder what the Holy Wrath is going to be like. Is it going to deal damage like... Look at that, 9 silver. Is it going to deal damage like my Exorcism and my Hammer of Wrath? Because if it does, it's going to be crazy. It has a low cooldown. It should have a low cooldown. Good game. Good game. Let's do another one. Let's do another one. Let's queue back up. Let's turn the quest in. And then we'll hopefully join the next one. Pretty low cooldown here. Okay, I have the storm. If you haven't watched the other video where I talk about my holy spec, I want to show you real quick. Holy Wrath. Let's complete. Yeah, okay. So casting Hammer of Wrath or Holy Wrath reduces all damage taken by 5% for 6 seconds. That's not that good, but look at this. It also reduces the cooldown of Holy Wrath by 5 seconds. Now we go here, reduces it by 15 seconds. Now we go to our Holy Talents. Holy Wrath. Purifying Power. You get 2 points in this. It ends up reducing the cooldown of Holy Wrath by an additional like 30%. So it has a 30-second cooldown. It goes down to a 20.1 second cooldown. Then with these two, it goes down. It should be going down to a 0.1 second cooldown, which is just absurd. I mean, I wonder what the implications are of that. If it does the fear, damage and stunning all undead. So can I just go and solo undead type dungeons because I can just spam this? It doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem like that's what would happen, but I'm going to try it. I might try it. Yeah. And then this, you gain 25% of your total mana. So we may be doing pretty good in the mana department as well. We'll see. I don't know for sure, but it already feels like we spam our abilities. And the mana costs are not going to be going up just because I'm holy. You know, they're going to stay the same. So Yep, I think it's going to be pretty cool. That's why I want to do all that stuff to get the leather working, so I can get the greens, dragon skill, leggings, gauntlets, and breastplate. Because I want to start off, you know, as good as he can be. So, they don't have any bases yet. I think we'll go work on capturing this one. 8 to 8. This little mage is just hanging out. Wow. I wanted to use exorcism, but I did not need to. I did not need to. Everything that I'm doing to people, I might have a paladin do that to me, my warrior. When he gets in here, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. Sometimes I jump into the new bracket and my character still feels strong. Like if I'm fighting people just a few levels above me, a lot of times he still feels very strong. But if I'm fighting someone like this guy on my warrior, I don't know how it's going to go. If I was to, it would be cool if I could duel myself. Let's let her be caught. This person deserves a buff. Yeah, it's just kind of crazy damage. Great weapon. This is going to be a bit better than the Wave Piercer. Almost by 30 damage. And the attack speed is actually the same. And I don't feel like I'm hurt too bad from hitting slow on my warrior with the Wave Piercer. I do like the faster weapons too, but he doesn't seem to be too hindered by the slow hits because he's got the Colossus Smash, Rend, you know, overpower sometimes. Oh man. Kind of just like halfway paying attention, thinking about over here. I don't want to lose this place. It's pretty cool. He's super strong right now, and I still have half of this level left, and then level 48, the whole thing, and then all of 49. So 2.5 more levels to go. Can we free this person? We'll lay on hands. We're here to save the day if we can. Didn't really need to do a blinding light, but I did want to. Okay, we're a caster now. Just like 1200 damage very quickly. It's a short cast time. It's like 1400 damage. 1300. I think I had 2 crits for like 600 and something. Yeah. Very cool. And you know, we don't even have Avenging Wrath yet. I forgot about that. That'll be 20% more damage. For 20 seconds, which is pretty long. It's pretty long. I wonder what kind of numbers we'll see with that. This little mage is trying to do something sneaky. why he's laughing. Maybe because he knew he was going to die, or he was thinking he might one-shot me. I don't know. He is a shaman. You never know. He could come out with the windlash, take half my health. Capacitor totem. So that's about to go off while I'm realizing what happened to my health, and then boom, I'm stunned. And then I don't know what happens next. That's not how it went though. It did not go like that. Wow. Top of the damage. 13 kills. No deaths is cool. Most killing blows. Yeah, that was cool. That was a fun one. It was perfect because it was short. We don't need, you know, too long. We don't need to go too long. Thanks for watching, guys. That was fun. Yeah, I keep thinking about the coordinated battlegrounds and stuff. We're gonna have to get people together sometime. It might be, you know, I may just keep playing solo until I get to level 60. I don't know. I always have a hard time wanting to join guilds and stuff because I don't want to play with other people right now. I just want to do what I'm doing, you know. And I don't even really talk to people on here because, I don't know, just kind of in a place of staying by myself, you know. I'm glad to make the videos, and I think I would like playing with other people too, but it is kind of important that I get my, I don't know, my time. I guess when I'm by myself, you know, I do what I want to do, and I don't have to cater to other people of what they're interested in. And I guess I'm just not ready to. I've done a lot of things where it's like you go to someone else's house, you step into their world, and when I do stuff with other people, I come in with the sense of, you know, I'm stepping into their world, what it's about, what's interesting, what they care about, and I'm kind of just really tired of doing that. So I play the game by myself, and I'm not ready to play with other people a whole lot right now until I'm ready to invite people into my world rather than me stepping into theirs, if that makes sense. I would like to do the coordinated battlegrounds and stuff. That'd be really cool. But not yet. Not yet. I want to keep doing what I'm doing. And honestly, I'm just, you know, I don't know. It could change in a week. It could change in a day. I'm just kind of leaving it open and just seeing how it plays out, of what my experience is playing WoW. I was not planning to make videos. I had not been thinking about it, planning to do it, and then now it's finally time to do it, you know. Kind of yes and no with that. It's like it's been in my mind for years that I might do something like this, but I wasn't really thinking that the time would be now. So it was kind of a surprise to me of when I felt like I was like released, or like God gave it to me to be able to do this. It was a surprise to me. The first while, I was just kind of like, the first bit of videos, I was just kind of like, I guess just still working through of like, is this really what I'm going to do now, you know? Yeah, but glad to make the videos. I appreciate you guys subscribing and watching the videos, watching my journey of my characters, playing in the battlegrounds, gathering gear, learning about the warrior, learning about the paladin, getting ready for my holy spec. It's pretty cool. Yeah. I started playing Ascension a long time ago, like 6 years ago, and I played it a whole bunch, and then I just got to a point where I had to stop playing games. I had to stop playing any video games, and just kind of stepping into a new chapter of my life where a lot of things changed, and just a lot of things on the inside changed. And I was surprised to be able to play games again, because I thought I was giving that up for good. And I was surprised, and then about a year and a half ago I started playing Ascension again, and I was surprised that I felt good about playing it, and I felt like I was allowed to play it from God. And I was playing the free pick server, played that a bunch, and I got kind of tired of it because there's so many skills and stuff, and you level so fast, so it's hard to have a journey like what I'm having on these characters, because you do a battleground, sometimes you get 4 or 5 levels. I feel like I've gotten like almost 9 levels in a single battleground before, and it's just so fast, and I like it for so many reasons. But anyways, I took a little break and then started on Bronzebeard. Started on Malfurion, I think maybe a couple weeks after it released, and here I am. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.